is 60% of your body, but the next several minutes will be 100% amazement. Join us as we uncover the health, environmental, and social problems of H2O. I'm your host, Quinn, and today I'll be talking to you about lead contamination in water. Hi, I'm Quinn, and today on Operation Water, I'm going to be talking about lead contamination. Since high levels of lead were found in DC's tap water about a decade ago, the district has been working to replace lead service lines around the city. However, lead can still be found in some tap water around the DC area. Lead is considered a toxin for which there is no safe level of consumption. It can cause serious health problems such as anemia, kidney failure, and high blood pressure. Children, pregnant women, and those with weakened immune systems are especially vulnerable to the effects of lead in water. Lead contamination can either come from the street pipes, also known as header pipes, or the pipes in your home, also known as fixture pipes. Homes built before the 1950s are especially susceptible to having lead pipes. The only way to know if your tap water contains lead is to have it tested, because you cannot smell or taste lead in your drinking water. However, to reduce your risk of exposure, let your water run for a bit, use cold water over warm water, and purchase faucets with low lead content. I hope you learned a lot today about lead contamination and how it may be affecting you. Thanks for joining me today, and we'll see you next time on Operation Water. As mentioned in that video, the only way to know if your water has lead in it is to have it tested. So that is what we're doing today, testing to see if my sample of water is contaminated with lead. Water boy! Thanks for joining us today, Water Boy. Okay, there are many kits available to test your water. The one I have here with me today is the First Alert Lead Test Kit, which gives you the option of testing for lead in water as well as many other items. And this also provides you with immediate results. Another option is to get a kit which you send away, and then you get the results about a week later. However, those are a little bit more expensive because they usually require a lab fee. Okay, so if you could just open this, Water Boy, while I get our water sample out. Okay, perfect. So in the kit, there are 2 cotton swabs, an instruction manual, a test tube, and a vial of indicator solution. So the first step, so let's just get all those laid out for everyone to see. Okay, so that's the test tube, and then the vial of indicator solution, and the 2 cotton swabs. Okay, so the first step will be to open the vial of indicator solution. Perfect. And we're just going to dip the cotton swab in there. And just while we're doing this, I'll let you know that it's best to do this in a semi-well ventilated area if possible, because this stuff kind of stinks. Okay, so our next step will be putting the swab into our sample of water. I'm doing this in this cylinder, but instead of doing the test tube, but it would probably be easier to use the test tube at home because I doubt you guys have cylinders just lying around at home. Okay, so if you could just put that in there, and we'll be leaving that in there for about 30 to 60 seconds, and we'll know if the water is contaminated by whether or not the swab changes color. So hopefully it won't be changing colors, but while we're waiting, I'll just give you guys a little helpful tip. A good way to get the most bang for your buck out of these kits, because there is a lot of indicator solution, is to cut these in half, so you'll have 4 swabs then, and then you can test other things around your house. So I know you may be tempted to use regular Q-tips that you have just lying around at home, but these come from the package, so they're more sterile, which means that your results will probably be more accurate. Okay, so I think that's just been under a minute. Let's see what it looks like. So as you can see, or possibly see, our Q-tip has not changed color. So thank goodness our water is not contaminated with lead. But if you do this test at home and your swab does change color, then you should probably contact someone and have your pipes checked out so that you could get that fixed immediately. Okay, and as the tide leaves the shore, it's time for us to part. See you next time on Operation Water.